act of war and not an act of war?
Sure, it's not the obvious act of war that Pearl Harbor was with a bunch of sunken ships.
It's a digital Pearl Harbor.
But it's in post-nuclear weapons, nation states with nuclear weapons tend to not attack each other, right? In that sense, nuclear weapons have worked. They've had that deterrence. But that doesn't mean they can't commit acts of war in the continuum of statecraft, because you have nuclear weapons, aircraft carriers, armor divisions, all the way down to literally messing with people's electrical power, water supply, and now even the votes.
That's old.
It is still
new thinking is buy a weapon and then hit a cyber attack on an election and make sure that the hammer, Donald Trump, can't come back and hammer you even more.
I spent enough time in China that I heard loud and clear that they were afraid of Donald Trump because really the relationship with China and the United States was that China was like the neighbor that was moving their fence into your yard 1 foot every year. And Donald Trump was the first one that said, hey, get the heck back on your side of the line.
Yeah, exactly. Lindell, how big is this going to be? That ad is on fire. Everybody's telling me about your ad. It's incredible. They love the music. They love the whole punchline. We particularly like the fact you got promo code War Room on ours. What kind of traction are you getting? Is this going to be as big as Elvis in '72? Because that's what I'm telling people.
I really believe it's going to be bigger, and here's why. In 1973, when they did Elvis Presley, Hello from Hawaii, remember back then we only had a few TV stations, no social media. You couldn't. How did the word get out to over 1 billion people worldwide for this anomaly event that was so important? You know, it was the most famous singer ever, and now here this is for something to save the country and the world, and we have to getting it out far and wide, and I believe that there'll be way over 1 billion people, and that's what we're telling everybody, to share this far and wide. That's why I ran hundreds of thousands of, actually probably $1 million worth of media this week, by the way, which Fox wouldn't accept. The only one that would not accept the ad. Remember that. Shame on you, Fox. But it went everywhere in our country, and in local markets and everywhere, and because we need everyone to spread the word. I want to tell everyone what I just did, too. I forgot this. Another way you can spread the word, go to your local FedEx, and there's a code. It's we put it up on frankspeech.com. There's a code there. You can give them the code, and it will print out. You can buy anything you want, of yard signs, signs for to put up in your church, all the way up to little billboards, and get them out everywhere before next Tuesday. And because we need everybody to watch. If everybody watches, you don't have to go and argue with your neighbor and say, hey, you should have seen what I've seen. It's 100% China attacked our country. And the he's going, well, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Well, then you should have watched. You should have been there. We don't want to have a lot of that. We want to all be together after this symposium and say, what do we all do now? Democrats, liberals, conservatives, Republicans. What do we all do as a nation, as our people? Well, I'll tell you what we do. We all get together, and we get people that know the Supreme Court justice say, you better accept this right away and get this fixed, because we're under attack by China.
Okay, that starts on, it's going to be the 10th, 11th, and 12th, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Real America.